Hey guys, I'm Greg. Welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews. Hey, let's go check out and see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews today. Boy, this is a big bottle. This is a 750 milliliter. This is one that Dennis brought up out of the box from Florida. This is Cigar City Brewing. This is their Auld Alliance, and this is a collaboration they did with Dunedin Brewery. It says Florida's oldest craft brewery. This is a Scotch ale. It says 9% on the label, but Beer Advocate says it's 8.5. I believe the label. What do you think, guys? And I don't see any dating or anything on the label here, guys, with 9%. Don't think it's going to go bad. And this says Scotch ale on it. Nothing else we need to go over there. Like I said, this is a collaboration with with Dunedin, and 9%. Brewed once. Glassware for this one. Pint, Beckerstein, tumbler, mug, oversized wine. I got the snifter. I got the Duvel glass, guys. Food pairings, cheeses, buttery brie Gouda, Havarti Swiss. And the meat is smoked meat and salmon. And the beer can be sold for extended periods, so it may be a good idea to sell her a 9% beer for a little while. I don't know. We're about to find out. So we're not going to sell her this one. I don't think there's any. It says French style Scotch ale on this, guys. A lot of carbonation there. When I pop the cap on that, a lot of smoke tube coming out of there. Comes out very creamy and effervescent, almost like a champagne. Started off with a big creamy head there. I don't want to pour it too aggressive. I don't want to have a monster four-finger head here. Big brown bubbles. Almost looks like a soda in the glass, but the way the bubbles look on there. Over to the light, it is very dark. It has a reddish brown tint to it here, guys. I cannot see through it. I'm not getting a whole lot around the outside, so this is pretty dark. This is a pretty dark beer. I wasn't expecting it to be quite this dark. It is almost to the porter porter darkness. Has just a slight brownish red tint to it, but not enough where I can see light through it. So, guys, let's get a nose. It looks pretty good in the glass. Let's get a nose on it. Wow. That has that sweet, tart. I think they use Saison yeast in this, so it's going to have that tart, funky, barnyard, earthy taste to it probably. I smell some tartness there. I'm getting some dark fruit, figs, raisins, or dates. I'm definitely getting the alcohol too. Maybe just a little bit of toffee or something in there. Well, let's give it a taste. See what we got. Except these two breweries have got a hit here. They're both known to be good beer companies. See what they got putting their heads together. Cheers, everybody. That's a big beer. Got a big taste. This one probably should be solid for a little bit. Definitely get the alcohol on this one. Might want to put this one back for a couple years, guys. Very effervescent on the tongue, almost like a champagne. Real bubbly. Tart, but not too tart, not too alembic or the sour tart. on the very back end. Too much alcohol on the back end. After the alcohol goes away, you get a very pleasant aftertaste. It's almost like it's got a little bit of a chocolate in there. But it's going to probably change just right out of the fridge, 40 degrees. We're going to let it warm up just a hair and see what we end up with on this one. The wee heavies, the Scotch ales are definitely not my style. And you've probably heard me say this a lot here lately. I don't want you to take the gospel when I say about some of these beers, especially if they're not the ones that I normally drink, like the wee heavies and the lambics and the sours and stuff like that. They are not my style beers, and I just try to judge them and try to expand my palate on them. And what I may say or what my opinion may be on this may not be. If you're an experienced Scotch ale or wee heavy drinker or whatever, or even into the lambics and saisons that are generally not my style. I'm just trying to expand on the palate from what I've read, and I've not brewed some of these beers before, so I may be leaning more toward a novice area in that. So this is just my opinion, guys, and I'm just take it for that. So don't say, "Oh, you're crazy. It was the best thing I ever was." It could be. It could be. So this is just what I'm tasting and what I'm telling you guys. So stick around. I'm going to let the other half sip some of it and we'll come back and we'll tell you what I think again. I'll be right back. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around. Got just a little left on this one. This is a pleasant beer. Not my style, but it is very drinkable. Not my A choice, but a decent beer. I mean, they all can't be A's all the time, especially for somebody good like Cigar City or even Founders or Bell's, occasionally even Stone. They all have their, we tried that and it's okay, but it isn't, it's not an A beer. So that being said, final chug. Now that it's warmed up, it's a very pleasant beer. It's very nice. It's a sipper. It's 9%. This beer could be cellared very easily for several years. And if I had it to do over again, I probably would do that. There are also, I have some other ones in there that are fairly big beers too, but I want to do some of these Cigar City beers since I haven't done them before, and it's just hard for me sometimes. I have the subs say this all the time, saying, "Oh, I don't know how you sell these beers." Sometimes it's hard to sell these beers, especially if you have not had them before. And I've not had any of these Cigar City beers, so I'm kind of anxious to at least review them once. And he didn't bring a whole lot of duplicates, so it is what it is. So if I can get my hands on another bottle, or when he goes down and comes back again, he might bring me some more, or whatever. So any of the subs that are in Florida want to do some trading, it's open. We'll send you some beers from up here that you can't get. So that being said, without rambling on and stuff, 9%. I've got a little buzz on this one. Great Beer has 89 overall on this and 69 in the style. Beer Advent comes up with an 84, and I kind of agree with that. I mean, it's a B beer. It's a good B beer, and I'm gonna give it a 7, which is a B plus, and that's where I'm gonna leave it. If y'all had this beer, give me some comments back on this one. Tell me what you think on this one. It's a Scotch ale, Cigar City, and Dunedin. I don't know how it's pronounced. I'm sure I'll get some feedback on that too. Oh, you butchered it all to hell. Only thing I can say, it needs to have a date on it, just a year or something. I don't see anything on the label, and that surprises me because they are capable. Here we go, guys. This says September 2011. So this beer was just done last fall, so it would keep for several more years after that. Yes, right here sideways on the label in white. Very nice, very nice. Thumbs up on that, guys. Very tasty beer. Not quite to the A category for me. Some of y'all might disagree with that. So if you've had it, give me some comments back on this one. If you think it's a good beer, best beer you ever had, or you agree with me or disagree with me, just let me know. Give me some comments back. Guys, we're going to look at the fridge tomorrow. Hope you can all join me then. See everybody then.